promise this is not a continuation of the previous day. Another rainy start here in Zion. Kind of took it easy this morning. No rush getting going in the rain. It was a little bit harder than yesterday. So I'm just waiting for it to stop sprinkling. I got this shot behind me in mind. You see the cottonwoods there kind of form an arch, and then in the background there's some really nice maples. That's the look I'm going for. The one issue is there's this really ugly branch right there that I'm not thrilled with, but nothing I can do about it. It's still sprinkling a little bit, so I'm just waiting for it to stop. Then I'm going to set up the shot, and hopefully it works out. So, finished taking this shot behind me. Took quite a few sheets because the light kept changing. The sun never fully came out, but the clouds got thinner and thicker, and I was receiving a lot of kind of specular glare off of that wet sandstone wall back there, as well as the rocks in there when the sun was at its brightest. So I polarized it to take that down. I'm debating now. There's a pretty thick layer of cloud above, and there's no glare. The light's really even, so I may take another sheet with no polarizer on it. I don't know. I've burned 4 sheets already, 2 Vectar and 2 of Velvia on this, so I may take one more. We'll see. Yeah, so I ended up taking another sheet. In addition, I forgot to mention earlier, in addition to the glare that was back there, the sun was just barely peeking through the clouds up there. And I didn't know if that gave me any glare. I don't think it did, but I just wanted to be sure with this denser cloud cover. So I burnt another sheet of Velvia on it. I've got tons of Velvia. But it would be right in Velvia's wheelhouse now, so evenly lit. Got to talk with a few people, and we all agreed that this is the best color we've seen up here. I mean, just look at that. It's perfect. After today, we've got nothing but sunshine in the forecast, so it should stick around for a few more days. I don't really have any plans for the rest of the morning. This is a shot I wanted to get, so I'm gonna pack up and I don't know, grab some lunch. Kind of a lazy day today. Been pretty tired on this trip, so may rest some, shoot some B-roll, show you guys some of the park. Oh goodness, I'm so lucky to get to experience the color this year combined with some rain. It's just absolutely perfect. I decided on this trip to Zion that I should actually come to Zion Canyon. I'm standing in a part of the canyon I've never been to before. I've never seen before. I see no other footprints up here. Got beautiful reflected light, really saturated greens, and I have nothing to shoot. It's all chaos and rockfall. By the way, best not to think where those rocks came from when you're standing on them. So I'm gonna put that out of my mind, but it's really pretty. It's really isolated, but you can probably hear the sounds of road crews in the background tearing up the road, so never too far from civilization. Always those noises to remind you. All right, just down a little bit, there's a tiny little waterfall. A lot of green around it. I'm gonna see if I can put a meaningful composition on it. If not, then this will just have been a very cool side trip. I don't think anyone's been here before. Not recently, anyway. Pretty cool. So I guess this scene behind me encapsulates everything I love about Zion. One is the sense of exploration. Pretty much, unless it's up a sheer sandstone cliff, if you see it, you can get to it. Initially, I had my eye on that wall that you can just barely see up there with the desert varnish. I went up there, nothing really there, just rubble. And so I explored around a little bit more and found this just little 3-foot waterfall. But that water's cascading over the red slick rock. You do have some reflected light and then the green playing off the orange. It's just a really kind of an intimate little scene. Some news on a personal level. One, I changed clothes today, so that's a big deal. And two, my parents, who are traveling the West in their camper, have stopped in Zion for a bit, so I get to take a shower, which is a really big deal. But another kind of wild day in Zion started in the rain. There's just 1 or 2 clouds in the sky. It's absolutely beautiful right now. But I'm gonna head back toward the sounds of road construction and get cleaned up a bit. I'm pretty pumped about that. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, a little epilogue. Mom and Dad Brock in the background. This is their home for the past 2 weeks. I thought the Z-Pax duplex was spacious. They've had a rough time though. Their coffee pot took a little bit too long to make coffee, so they had to buy a new one the other day, and they forgot to hook their cable up here, but it works now. I'm about to take a shower. I'm super excited about it. It's only a 6-gallon tank, but I'm gonna use all 6 gallons, and it's heated, so I'm excited about that too. But I'm serious this time. It's over. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
It wasn't that it took too long, it was broken.